So the next thing I want to talk about, though, since we're talking about nutrition, healthy eating, let's just review what does our body need? What nutrients, right? Because we want to make sure that we're nourishing our body. We're taking in what we need to be healthy, to survive. So there are two things that we're going to talk about, like what we call macronutrients and micronutrients. Macronutrients, they're called macro, is because they're the major food groups. They're things that you need more of. Um, and these include carbohydrates, proteins, and fat. And micronutrients are the vitamins and minerals. And when you restrict any of these food groups to an extreme, it can cause malnutrition, right? Malnutrition is not just being thin or obese. Like it's really lacking of in nutrition. And so your body needs all of these nutrients to be able to function normally and stay healthy. It may not be in this slide, but I would also include water in this list as a nutrient. It's not really considered a nutrient, but I would say like it's an essential, right? Water. But since we're talking about nutrients, macronutrients, let's talk about protein. So protein, what are food rich in protein? So there's animal sources and plant sources. I don't know if you know this, but I didn't know really much about this before, but I just thought always and protein you get from animal sources like your meat, your fish and eggs and stuff like that. But there are plant sources that are actually found to be healthier. And these come in like beans, soy, nuts, and even some grains such as quinoa. And I'm going to talk a little bit about quinoa later because I'm a quinoa fan. I've been a converted quinoa fan. It's my one uh, one indulgence to instead of white rice that I've substituted. So I'm going to talk about that a little bit later. But so carbohydrates is the next one. And healthy or good carbohydrates include whole grains. So maybe brown rice. Quinoa is actually in that whole, you could put that in there as well. Whole bread, whole grains, beans. Again, here beans are good. Fiber rich vegetables and fruits are also, have good carbohydrates. And then the last macronutrient is fats or taba. And the healthy fats, it's called unsaturated fats, you can find in nuts, seeds, fish, oils like olive oil, avocado, and flaxseed. And some of the bad fats that really you want to try to avoid are trans fat is the worst, but and saturated fats such as in animal-based fats like butter, cheese, red meat, and ice cream. And the micronutrients really can be found in a wide variety of fruits and vegetables.